Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ISO GOAT here, back again for another quick video. Let me start this by saying I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I have financial experience whatsoever. Do not invest in anything solely based off my opinions or anything that I say in this video until you've done your own due diligence and your own research first. Never throw in more money than you're willing to lose, and also make sure you have a firm understanding before throwing any kind of money into crypto. So today, I actually wasn't going to do a video. This would be basically rapid fire news. There's a lot of things going on right now. Obviously, I want you guys to know what you hold, but I want to kind of keep you updated on what's going on in the world. So first thing I got, Peter Thunis of Endava and Guy Moons of FIS Global talk about the profound impact of introducing ISO 20022. We've talked ad nauseum about ISO 20022 as an interbank protocol and embedding it in payments processing and into the payments value chain up to the end customers. Obviously, we know that's important. This is all about payments. That's what Ripple focuses on. Stellar is also a company that as well focuses on that. Next thing I got for you, Uphold. For those that do use Uphold, I use Uphold myself. 3,150 of you voted, and we have a very clear winner, XLM. We'll get to work and keep an eye on our social media pages for updates. They were basically asking what token would you like to be able to send and receive on Uphold, so that way it's not stuck on the exchange. Obviously, I do recommend that you keep your stuff off exchanges. When you hold your own keys, you know exactly where your stuff is at, and you can sleep comfortably at night. Just an opinion. So that's XLM was pretty much the winner by a landslide, 91.5%. So maybe people. Thing I got, Satas Swap. Shout out to BondCrypt XRP. List XRP says XRP is most anticipated listing. The move comes when the legal tussle between Ripple and the SEC is nearing its terminus. I've mentioned this before. We don't know when this lawsuit is going to end. Some people think it's March. Some people think, but it could potentially be this December. I know One King. Shout out to One King. He was talking about it'll begin where it started, or it'll end where it started. My apologies. So I'm guessing he's thinking around Christmas time. We shall see. I think it'll be a nice Christmas. I don't want anybody to stress too much about it. We know it's coming. The writing's on the wall. Just continue to stack your bags if you can. Obviously, if the price, hasn't hit where it's supposed to be, then, that's a buying opportunity if you wanted to do that. If you're comfortable with your bags, that's perfectly fine. You're entitled to that. Me personally, I'm going to dollar cost average until this thing shoots off, but that's just my opinion. Next thing I got for y'all, there was actually a post that I did. Shout out to Rusty Shackelford. She put it on Twitter. It's basically the EBA clearing. It basically is a diagram. It shows ISO 20022 chips, BIS. Basically how everything is all incorporated and tied together, interoperable, etc. Just scroll down on my page. I've been posting a lot of stuff today, but you should be able to find it. Next thing I got for you. Crypto lender Nexo. I'm sure you guys probably already heard about this from other YouTubers as well. Apparently, they're announcing a gradual withdrawal from the United States. Obviously, with crypto regulation and legislation, they have been dragging their feet like I don't know what. And I'm not surprised that a lot of these companies are ending up leaving the United States. All power to them, because the United States is really not playing ball right now, and they think they're going to have a monopoly on everything and just take their time, and, the world revolves around them. They'll figure it out. And at the end of the day, innovation will work around them. Ripple also had the opportunity to leave the United States if, they didn't figure the things out. So I don't know. They're still here, so maybe we have a resolution or something coming. Who knows? But they were talking about going overseas. Next thing in regards to Nexo, they will begin to phase out U.S. operations as a result of a dead-end attempt to gain regulatory clarity. I've mentioned that. We've been waiting for rules of the road for a while. Ripple has been hassling the SEC in regards to some kind of guidelines, some kind of framework. There's a lot of other companies as well that are trying to do the same exact thing. But guess what? They think they can take their time. They're going to learn today. Next thing I got for you. As of December 6th, in regards to Nexo, for anybody that's earning interest, it will not be available for existing clients in 8 additional U.S. states: Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Wisconsin, California, and Washington. Just as an FYI, keep your stuff off of exchanges, but that's just my recommendation. All power to you. You do what you want. XRP, as of yesterday, the volume was up 87.15% according to CoinMarketCap. And then for Algorand, it was up 77.64% in regards to volume. I don't know, maybe people are opening their eyes, people are starting to stack, people are throwing money in, they're realizing, hey, the writing's on the wall. Who knows? But that's not a small number. It's not no 2%, it's not 5%. Just a thought. Next thing I got, BlackRock CEO's crypto about face. This is an article by CoinDesk. I'm just going to read the top line. You'll get the idea. The actions by the head of the $10 trillion, my apologies. That'd be a pretty cheap company. Asset management firms say that crypto is ready for mainstream investment. Mainstream, it is coming. You are starting to see more articles. You are starting to see more advertisements. You are starting to see more commercials. It is coming, okay? People are waiting. They think it's, 10 years down the road. I don't think it's going to be 10 years down the road, okay? They're going to trickle, and then it's going to flood, and you're going to see it anywhere and everywhere. It's going to be in grocery stores. It's going to be, law firms, where it's going to be anywhere and everywhere at the end of the day. That's just my opinion, like I said. So I think it's going to come at people fast and a lot quicker than people are going to expect, and it's going to surprise them. Next thing I just thought this was interesting. Somebody posted this in a group me. Shout out to the XRP community in regards to this. Y'all do a lot of digging, man. I really love y'all. I love y'all. Anyways, will ISO 20022 be a standard? Response from Google. ISO 20022 is emerging as a common language and model for financial messages across the world. Bold. It isn't a new standard, as real-time, high-value payment systems have already adopted ISO 20022. Yes, that's just got me smiling from ear to ear. I don't even have to say anything. You get the idea. You can interpret that. We all understand that. So we will shift that. Skip that article. Ripple is, shout out to BondCrypt XRP again. Got some gems. You need to follow him on Twitter. Ripple is the only crypto firm among America's 10 most valuable startups with a valuation of $15 billion. That's a lot. There's not a lot of companies that have that much money that are worth that much. Obviously, they're doing something right. They have a lot of partnerships. People are investing in them. They're utilizing the technology. Sounds like a scam to me too, right? Okay, anyways, never mind. Next thing. Just in, United Kingdom finalizes plan to regulate crypto. Regulations are coming, okay? United States has been dragging their feet. The UK is pretty much ready to go, locked and loaded, seatbelt on. So it's coming. Just wait. Next thing I got for you. Shout out to Working Money Channel. Apparently 119,000 new XRP accounts were created in just November. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Like, you're taking the time to invest in your future long term. You may not always understand it fully, but I'm hoping those people are doing the research in regards to everything that they're doing worldwide. I would assume so. I mean, most people wouldn't just create an account for XRP if they didn't see any kind of value in it. So shout out to y'all, whoever y'all are. That's big. That's major. Next thing, I just wanted to read this from T's Crypto Spot. I've been telling y'all for a while now at this point, you need to check out some of his videos. This man knows his stuff. He is on his game, okay? And he has a different, deeper level understanding than some, I won't say regular people, because I'm a regular person. It's just like, some people have different expertise and, arenas that they work in, so maybe certain terminology and things are easier for them to understand as opposed to the typical layperson. People have constantly asked about correspondent banking. Yes, currently it is still a thing. This is why it still takes 3 to 5 days for settlement of CBPs. They are still using a portion of the older system. However, know this. The goal is to migrate over to a system that's faster and more efficient with optimal liquidity. On-demand liquidity. When this happens, we will likely see a situation where the following happens. And he lists some bullet points. 1. Regulations and legislation are passed regarding institutional and retail use on stablecoins and CBDCs as well as DLT-based tech. Stablecoins are going to be important. I mean, I know I recently saw an article about stablecoin legislation going to Biden, so we shall see how that goes. I haven't followed up on that. I will find out more. Number 2, all nations' currencies become tokenized in the form of CBDCs and are gold backed. As you can see, there's countries worldwide that are already jumping on board with CBDCs. Some have already implemented some CBDCs. It continues. Number 3, they tokenize all assets, thus requiring institutions to use digital assets to facilitate necessary day-to-day utility within a DLT-based environment, also causing a scarcity-based bottleneck and value catalyst. XRP specifically, a lot of these exchanges are removing XRP. That's just a thought. XDC is also very hard to access. XLM is supposedly going to be removed from some exchanges as well. I don't know, man. I don't think it's ironic. I think there's probably a correlation between this. Like I said, do your own research. You can look into that yourself. I know where I'm putting my money. I know what I'm investing into, but I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a regular Joe Schmo. I don't even work in finance. So, continue. 4, XRP potentially becomes a new pre-funding account mechanism taking the place of traditional Nostro Vostro at a high stable price with volatility removed. Just elaborate on that. The World Bank has already announced that XRP and XLM will be stablecoins. Now, for those people that think it's going to be a stablecoin at $1, it makes no sense to move large sums of money if it's at $1 because that blows through the supply. Hence, why I highly doubt the price will be 42 cents or $1 or $5. There's no way they're going to be moving large sums of money at that price. But like I said, that's just my opinion. Next thing. Due to the strategic move of all nations going gold backed with their tokenized versions of fiat, trapped capital that is now backed by something tangible can actually be released to help global economies via global capital markets. This touches base on Nostro Bolster accounts. That's what Ripple has been trying to, get across to everyone globally, worldwide, partners, people that they're trying to do business with, etc. I'm not even going to elaborate on that. You guys probably know that at this point. Next thing, number 6, federated sidechains that facilitate stocks, CBDCs, derivatives, and other commodities become activated and connect themselves to the public XRPL once full utility goes live, thus resulting in a price that reflects in every environment. By the way, every is capitalized. The XRP token is used. This is a patience thing. If you cannot be patient, this is not for you. Go buy some Shiba, go buy some Cake Coin, go buy some, I don't know, any other. There's 20,000 cryptos at this point. It's not for people that are impatient. It's not. At the end of the day, you have to realize the value in what you hold. And I think that they're probably delaying this thing because they know people are probably getting impatient. And, at the end of the day, if you don't understand what you hold and you're impatient, you probably will get jump out, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not faulting anybody for that. You're entitled to your own opinion. We have the same 24 hours to make the same decisions. That's why you have to be emotionless in this space. You have to understand what you are invested in, understand the technology, understand the goal behind it, what the company is working on trying to accomplish. Okay, that's very important. And obviously, this is the end. Just my perspective. I'm in IT, but not a dev for blockchain, so take my word with a grain of salt. Just wanted to read that to you. Next thing I got for you. This is a post by Camden. Shout out to Camden. During the gold rush of 1849, those who profited most sold picks and shovels. During the digital asset revolution, wise money is investing in the pipes and wires, i.e. the systems that the new economy is being built upon. And I wonder what is being built upon. Oh, ISO 20022. Oh, funny. Okay, anyways. Next thing. Jim Cramer urges investors to sell their crypto. There's actually some kind of... some kind of thing that tells you, oh yeah, if he says this and it does the opposite. I can't think of the word right now, but take that with a grain of salt. You do what you want. A lot of y'all clearly know about it. I posted about it on my page, so I just thought it was kind of funny. Next thing, trade finance distribution poised to grow to $3 trillion market for investors. Obviously, it's growing. Crypto's here to stay. Not going to get into that. Next one, Ripple partner Al Fardan Exchange LLC collaborates with global leader JP Morgan in Regional First. This is key. Okay, I'm just going to read one sentence. This partnership will see Al Fardan join Ripple's cloud-based global financial network, RippleNet Cloud, and allow AI or Al Fardan's customers to remit money internationally in real time at any time of the day, all year round. More partnerships, more utility. I'll continue. iPod creator Tony Fadell designed a $279 credit card size device for storing your crypto. Mainstream is coming. At the end of the day, it's going to be thrown out there. People are going to have access to it. You're going to have your own wallet on your phone. Everyone's going to have it. Just a thought. I'm not going to get too far into any of this, but basically, last thing I wanted to start with end with, I'm sorry. Don't want to make this video too long. Ripple believes in a year and a half that half the world will have a digital wallet for transactions valued at over $9 trillion annually. But some people think crypto is still a fad. At this point, the writing is literally on the wall. You can, do your own research in regards to that aspect. I'm just here trying to spread the word, be a vessel just to let you guys know, hey, this is what I'm coming across. I try to share everything I come across with you guys. And there's a lot of people that help me with that, and I definitely appreciate y'all sincerely. Shout out to the XRP community. Y'all are the greatest community, in my opinion. So anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone you love. Thanks so much. ISO Gold out. Catch you on another video.